Hello subscriber, welcome back to another video. I hope you enjoying this year and hope you will make this year better than previous one and hope you will achieve your dreams in this year. So right now it's very popular book, what is your favorite book list, what book you have to read, what book can you influence your life to be better. So in this video we will talk exact about them. We will talk about our favorite list of 5 books. So before we start, I want to explain one little thing, what I prefer, book over article or some quick video. Before, when some author writes some books, they have to put many hours in of study, of writing, of rewriting and reading to write some good books. So many hours is put in to write some books, and maybe that can mean that you have to put in some knowledge better than from some article or from some quick video. So in fact, before we start, we will quote one big quote from famous investor Warren Buffett, and it said that more page you turn, it is the more odds you will win. So it means that you have to read a lot, and like Warren Buffett, who read about 4 to 6 hours a day. So before start, I encourage you to smash the like button and to subscribe to this channel, because it contains very good content and you can learn a lot from stocks, from investing and others on this channel. So without further ado, let's start. So number 1 book on our list is Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. So this book was written about 100 years ago, and it's just a pillar from every next book about business, about success. The author believes that philosophy which is contained inside book is just pillar for achieve whatever you want in your lives. So you just have to follow steps which is contained in this book, and it is very high odds that you can achieve what is your goals. Napoleon Hill was a prodigy of one of the most famous and successful businessmen of our time, and it is Andrew Carnegie. So he have a lot of good time with them, and he learned from Andrew Carnegie. So besides that, he also learned and spent time with Thomas Edison, J.P. Morgan, and others famous and successful people of that time. So that means that book Think and Grow Rich contain knowledge from one of the famous persons of start of 20th century. So this is book about about right mindset that you have to implement to achieve your goals in your life. So for the end, does not matter what is book, that this book is 100 years old. This knowledge which contains this book is practically limitless and timeless. Number 2 books on our list is Secrets from Rhonda Byrne, and you can read this book whatever you want. So maybe it's not book of our list from success and business, but you can tell someone that this book is not about positive thinking. So because of that, this book is on our list, because it is on positive thinking, and it is wrote in a very simple way that even the child can understand. So whatever you want to achieve in your life, you have to have a right mindset. So this book is all about, and no one can neglect that positive mindset is not something that every person have to implement in your life. Number 3 books on our list is famous Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad. When you want to read this book, you want to read this book when you just start your financing. So this book, when someone asks you where I have to start, this book is from someone to start, because it is written in a very simple way, and even the people with very low knowledge from financing can understand. As I mentioned earlier, the book is written on a very simple way, This book teaches us about balance sheet, about cash flow diagram, about assets, about liabilities, what is different between asset and liabilities, and the fundamentals of financing. So I have to mention that this book is very famous and was on New York Times bestsellers from more than 10 years. So I highly recommend these books to read. Number 4 books on our list is the Benjamin Graham, The Intelligent Investor. So when you want to read this book, when you start to invest on the stock market. The author Benjamin Graham is a mentor of the famous Warren Buffett, which is the third richest man in the world, and you perhaps maybe heard about that famous man. So in the Intelligent Investor, Ben Graham teaches about the fundamental of value investing. So he wrote about when you buy some stocks, you have to focus on company, and you buy just piece of company, not just stock, and you're not looking at the price, you look at the business model that the company has. So you have to pay attention from that. So if you want to go in such case like stock market, this book is exact for you, and I will recommend you. And the last number 5 on our list is Tony Robbins, The Money Mastered the Game. So when you want to read this book, you have to read this book when your money start to go in your life, and you have to know what to do with it. Tony Robbins is right now the richest self-help author in the world, and so maybe you don't like it, but this book is very, very good and special, and can help you a lot. So 7 simple steps from this book is applicable at all the country, but it is very special when if you live in US. So Tony Robbins spent 20 years with very, very influenced, successful and rich people like Ray Dalio, and this knowledge is shared in this book. So this is the reason why I recommend this book, because it is not just some thinking idea from Tony Robbins, it is something that one of the famous and successful investing manager. So that was our list of 5 books from success, and I want to mention right now that every book is good, and from every book you can learn something. So every book is worth of reading. So that was all for today's video, and I hope you're enjoying this video. I encourage you to just one more time smash the like button and subscribe to this channel if you find value. Also, if you find value, leave the comment below what is your opinion about these books, and also you can write down your favorite list of books. So that was all for today. I hope you're enjoying this video. I thank you for watching, and as always, have a good rest of the day. Enjoy.